Sorry, my headphones decided to die. Yes, we have one attached to the medicine cabinet.
I've unmuted us, by the way.
Of course you did.
We're starting.
At least it wasn't part of the other conversation beforehand when someone was stuck in head.
Yeah, I should have unmuted you when you were saying, "Why do I see sharks?" But I didn't hit the button in time.
Boy.
It's okay, I just repeated it now so that Pi knows. Hi, Pi. I
Hello,
hear you
Pi.
also had a beach date today.
Today's apparently a beachy day.
Whoa!
Backwards, wow!
Thank you, Pi.
Thank you very much, Pi. All of you guys who are amazing and wonderful, and I don't know why you all could continue to show up
really
and
sweet.
subscribe or do anything revolving us because
It's very sweet. It's a good day for the beach.
No, it's not. It's disgusting out.
I think that's the
It's
exact
like-
point of when people say it's a good day for the beach.
When it's disgusting out,
Oh,
yeah,
hi.
it's disgusting.
You also
Oh,
had a beach
hey!
day today.
Yeah, that's Joe's partner.
Yes. I know.
Hi! I'm forgetting his name.
Is it Tom?
No, I thought it was like Dan or something.
I don't know. It might be Dan.
I'm so sorry. Hi. However you want to be called.
I mean, we can say Mr. We can say TL. We can say Wolf. I'm half tempted to say TL because it sounds like we're going.
I was right.
Good job.
And it probably
I'm
wasn't
half
because
tempted
I-
to go with TL just so that it sounds like we're constantly addressing the timeline. Dan, the
How
man
is
with the master plan.
How's everyone doing?
Wait, but
I
there are
hope
no
that-
plans here. There are no plans on this stream. Only chaos.
I hope everyone's been having a good week.
Happy midweek. We made it
Happy
halfway
mid-
through the next weekend.
Whatever works for you. Yeah, and apparently romance is in the air.
I feel like short of people putting their actual name in their username like Joe, I feel
Yeah.
strange calling people in chat by their actual names.
Well, you call me by my actual name.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't call you Professor Sharky. I just call you Sharky.
Well, yes,
I'm the one
I
who
am
gave
not,
you the Sharky name, so I mean...
I'm not a professor here. Oh, that's
It's
cool.
more like I gave you a name and then you just adopted that name because everyone started calling you that name.
Literally, I couldn't step anywhere at work without somebody being like, "Hey, Sharky, hey, Sharky." I just
I'm always
became
amazed if you say that we're on your TV.
Joe's put us on her TV before.
I think she has as well. But I'm always amused by it and like kind of amazed.
There was one time I put Joe on our living room TV.
Yup. I usually don't put people's streams on the TV because
Oh,
I have a roommate.
My roommate was out like for the entire
Yeah.
week, I think. So it was just me. So I'm like, I'm gonna put Joe on the TV. I don't care. Put her on the PS4.
Oh. It is the future year 20XX. And romance is in the air. Or at least romance will be in the air if Virus has anything to say about it. It's only when I'm already using TV for streaming something else.
Makes sense.
That's fair, I guess. Also, I'm not actually in that glorious 20XX Neon Metropolis today. What a shame. I like Neon Metropolises. I like them much more than the beach. Was
Metropoli.
Show. Ooh.
I never actually watched anything Muppets related. I know a lot of people who are like, that's my childhood, and I'm like...
Not mine.
Not mine. Sesame Street also wasn't my childhood.
Sesame Street was more of my childhood, but still not very much. I was watching Barney for a while.
Sharky, I think you like old school Muppet Show. Probably.
And at some point I transitioned to like Cartoon Network and stuff. Oh,
I mean, I
heard a sound. What was the sound?
What?
It was the sound of a follow. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Because the follow sound came through Streamlabs before it showed up on the other side.
Yes.
Thank you.
See, I watched Barney when I was like super little. But then obviously because of two older brothers, that kind of got.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying. Ugh, we're almost at 100. That's terrifying.
We should do something to celebrate if we hit 100.
My first thought was, get drunk! But I'm like, nah, Sharky doesn't get drunk.
What?
I was gonna be like, get drunk! But I'm like, but Sharky doesn't get drunk.
Sharky doesn't get drunk, and Satan drinks on this stream every stream, almost.
Are you drinking right now?
Yeah, it's a nice glass of wine.
Oh, okay.
Usually if it's not wine, it's coffee.
But because I had two older brothers, they were watching, like, Teenage Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and this, so I kind of got ripped out of the smaller kid shows and were watching older stuff pretty early. So yeah,
I don't remember what happened. I just remember transitioning to like Disney and Cartoon Network. Mostly Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Cartoon Network is really good. Apparently, they're making a new Scooby-Doo movie crossed over with Courage the Cowardly Dog.
What?
Yeah. So it's going to be like the Scooby Gang and then like Muriel, Eustace, and Courage. And I'm kind of scared because how good is this going to be? Because apparently the recent... Yeah, Scooby-Doo crosses over with anything, but apparently the Scooby-Doo crosses over with WWE is very good when you're very, very drunk.
What about high? Is it also good when people are high?
Yes.
I mean, I assume most of the time, if something is good when drunk, that it's also
It's
maybe good when
It's
high.
probably really good when high, yeah.
Although, not necessarily. Or I guess it doesn't work in reverse. My understanding is there are good things that are good when you're high, which I'm not sure would be good when drunk, but I don't know, because I've never gotten high.
Because I have a friend who is very into Scooby-Doo, and so her and her boyfriend, or basically she forced her boyfriend to sit down and watch basically all of them, and he's like, okay, but we're gonna, like, we gotta drink during some of these, and she's like, yeah, of course we are. And they got really wasted during some of the Scooby-Doo movies, and they're like, yeah, these are actually pretty good.
You know what I should do? I should start a gimmick of drink of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I should just make up different cocktails.
Hey, go for it.
I was watching a different thing yesterday where they do mug of the day. And each time they stream, they have a different mug.
Roller coaster's excellent when you're stoned. A vomit hazard when drunk.
Yeah. I guess I could see that. I suppose. I mean, I've never been high, so. But I mean, yeah, don't go on roller coasters if drunk. Probably that sounds like a bad idea.
That sounds like a very bad idea.
Also, half of theme parks like probably won't let you in if you're drunk. So.
Yeah, also true.
Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't been to that many theme parks since I turned legally drinking age. Maybe.
I don't remember the last time I was actually in a theme park.
No. Well, my understanding is Disney has some like secret rooms or something that may sell alcohol, but generally it's not a thing.
Wait, what?
Know. Actually, I don't know. I haven't been to enough theme parks since I turned like legal drinking age to like pay attention to whether they sell alcohol or not. I believe fancy like whatever members of Disney something can access like special secret rooms or something with bars, but I don't know very much beyond that. I think that was just a story someone was telling me about before. It was like their friend's dad had some fancy membership, so they got to go into this fancy secret bar or something.
Friends time with the Six Flags when we were in our late teens, early 20s. Oh. All high on pot brownies.
Yeah. Pot's legal here, but it's just not a thing I've been interested in trying.
Yeah. I mean, I've had people offer me, and I'm like, man.
Does not sound like a good time. Those designated jobs I was stone cold sober, they all had a blast. I hope you still also had a blast, though.
I mean, yes, as long as you had fun, as long as they had fun, hey, you do you.
Yeah, it's a very, like, you know, if no one's hurting anyone.
That does not sound like a good time. Hey, they had a blast.
If they had a blast, you know, I hope you also had a blast, even though you were the sober one. Although sometimes I guess it's the fun thing to be the sober one among a bunch of high or drunk people.
I've never actually been around somebody who's like that high.
I also had a great time. Plenty of roller coasters and fried donut things.
Ugh, roller coasters, please no.
I mean, I like some roller coasters. We talked about this before. We talked about this, I think, last time.
I am designated bag watcher, so...
Great. Still got
I just found it
from that trip. That's kind of exciting.
That is actually impressive.
Like, that's one of those little time capsule-y feelings, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, what choice am I choosing?
What if I can't decide?
We're pretty decided.
What if I can't decide? No! Everyone's hot!
We're pretty decided.
Rip Percy.
Rip Percy. It's a good cup for making sure I'm hydrated. So, like, bonus points. That's good.
That's true. Also, yeah, make sure everyone's stretched, everyone's got water, take medicine if need to be, taking a bathroom break, have snacks, and or eating dinner, or lunch, or whatever your closest meal is.
Hey, Sharky, how many meals have you had today?
2!
Good.
It's tough earning Gavin's respect, and tougher to earn his heart. But I'd say you're already well on your way. So, that's it. It's decided. Hey!
Practice self-care, everybody, and that includes you, Sharky.
I have eaten 2 meals today. I've had plenty to drink. That's not alcoholic. I've gotten up quite a bit. I've even been outside.
Wow.
I'm trying my best.
Like pausing. Like, when's the last time I went outside? No, I went outside
Yesterday.
to get groceries.
Yeah. Even I could tell you went outside yesterday.
Yes. Well, I mean, with quarantine life, it's a little bit like, when was the last time? Because I have to work from home. Yes, I did go outside yesterday for groceries. Got a lot of udon. I got frozen udon and refrigerator udon. Well, they were having a sale on the frozen one, so I was only gonna get 1 pack, but then I got 2. Yep, this is the exciting life of Satan outside of this stream. Is just buying frozen udon at the grocery store on sale.
And then there's me being like, man, I wanted today to tweet out how much I hated playing the Mass Effect trilogy again and how much it frustrated me, and then I didn't.
Yeah, maybe you should tweet more often. I say as someone who only ever really retweets other people's shit.
Well, see, I had the problem of I was also playing on Insanity and also going for every achievement, so my view was very screwed.
That's something else I rated from my dad's house.
Note to anybody, don't do what I do. Please, don't ever do what I do when I play games.
You say that, but it's not even like you're the only one. Other people do the same. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing, and I never would recommend anybody doing it.
Queen Bee and Gavin have taken up a friendly little sports competition here in the sand. Beach volleyball has always been a pastime of beachcombers. It's fun, competitive, and what's not to love about athletic people showing off their, skills! Shelf-stable udon. Oh, like dried udon?
Yes, those skills.
Mm-hmm.
They show off so much skill at the beach.
Is that not the point? Is that not what people are watching? I thought that's what people were watching.
I think people are watching a lot of...
People are supposed to be watching.
People are watching a lot of skilled activities at
Next,
the
you're
beach.
gonna tell me that people like sports for other reasons than the sports, which simultaneously explains people's obsession with sports and also, They're not dry, but they're shelf-stable somehow. Huh.
I don't know how to answer that sarcastic comment. I don't know how to answer that sarcastic comment about sports.
I mean, it's less a sarcastic comment and half an actual question. Is this a reason that people watch sports? Granted, when my family got together to play, we just ended up hitting the volleyball around and never really kept track of points. But it was always something I enjoyed, even if I wasn't very good at it. Maybe Gavin and Queen Bee will let me join in the fun.
And this is where I say I feel bad for people listening to watch.
I'll even get to bump set and spike it. As I jog closer to them, Gavin is occupying the far half of the court. Closer to me is Queen Bee's side of the sand court. It's easy to see that both of them have expressions of sheer determination on their faces. Gavin is cool,
What is
calm,
this,
and
Undertale?
collected, while Queen Bee is grinning ear to ear. Both are reveling in the contest. Each is in it to win it.
Another
It takes
game I need to play at some
sort of
point.
catastrophic event for one of them to back down, like a tsunami. And even then, I bet they'd be bopping the volleyball back and forth while fighting against the wave.
Wouldn't surprise me.
They're fighting people that are doing the wave.
I would fight somebody if they tried to do a wave. Let me in on that.
You know, you don't have to participate, but you don't have to fight them for.
No, I shall fight the wave.
Okay.
Look, the amount of time people gave me crap for not doing the wave, I will fight the wave.
Okay.
What? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know who you've been with that has given you crap for not doing the wave.
People I grew up with. You know, them.
Oh, well, I mean, you can always fight them.
Fight the waves. Fight the power.
But this is a momentous 1v1 between two of my most competitive friends. It's unnecessary to explain Queen Bee's cutthroat nature, but Gavin, his ambition is just as fierce, even if it's less vocal. Mood. He'd do everything for the Funplex to succeed, and he's taking that same attitude to beach sports. Not mood.
Oh. Oh. There's like one of the little packets. That's interesting.
Oh.
In this disc of chords.
I see.
I see.
Never seen that.
I see, Sonny.
I've never seen that. And I used to make stir-fried udon more often, and then I stopped. But it's
Why?
pretty good. Huh?
Why?
No particular reason, it's just a thing I kind of fell out of doing.
Okay.
Like, nothing wrong with it, it's perfectly normal. Yaki udon is like a perfectly normal thing, it's just not a thing I've done in any recent past.
Are you sure you're ready for this next serve?
Yeah.
You better believe it, pretty boy. We're ready to spike this ball so hard it'll cause a quake beneath your fucking feet. I know that MC initially called Gavin yummy, but is he a pretty boy? I've never interpreted him as the pretty boy kind of attractive.
That would be a question for chat.
Alright, chat. Requesting answers as to whether Gavin qualifies as a pretty boy, because I was not aware that this apparently qualifies as pretty boy. I would have thought Teo would be more likely to be called pretty boy.
Neither of us are qualified to answer these questions.
I mean, I feel like I still know what a pretty boy looks like.
Just like a Jackbox on Saturday.
Oh god. I don't know how it was us specifically that kept getting, like, the sex-related questions in Quiplash. I don't know how.
Both times I'm like, gosh dang
Though
it,
I would
why
love
me?
to know chat's answer to what is the name of the most erotic ride at the theme park. You know, speaking of roller coasters and stuff.
I think you just opened up the floodgates.
I'm curious though. I'm curious. Because Sharky used a safety answer thing, and I was just like, I don't know, the Ferris wheel? Like, the Ferris wheel is secluded, you're in there for a while.
Yeah, but it specifically says, what is the name of?
Yeah, the name of the Ferris wheel is the fucking Ferris wheel. I don't fucking know. Do you know the name of the Ferris wheel at the last theme park you went to?
Do they have names?
Actually, I do know the name of the last Ferris wheel I got onto, and that was a couple weeks ago. But it was like a standalone Ferris wheel outside of like a couple of museums. I don't know why they built it, but it was there, and I rode it. I rode it because I hadn't been on any kind of like ride type of thing in over a year because of the thing. Yes, the Ferris wheels have names. No, I don't remember. Exactly! I don't know, it's just called a Ferris wheel. And if that's what you call it, then that's basically its name.
I love that was
won
the
on the
takeaway.
safety answer, which is what I'm just like.
Which just, I don't even remember the safety quip. It was like the
I believe it was
Strangler or
called the
something like that.
Scrambler.
Or Scrambler, that was it, Scrambler.
I believe it was called the Scrambler, which makes me think a lot less erotica and more like eggs. It's been way too long since I've been to a theme park for me to remember that too.
Ah, yes, the Scrambler. Gotta get those eggs together. Where's the eroticness in that?
I mean, I guess if they're lesbians, but then the eggs aren't really interacting. I mean, that's just not how it works. Biologically, that's not how the eggs work. I don't know. It got the vote from the one other person that we were with. But I'm just like, the scrambler doesn't sound sexy. It just sounds like I'm gonna have breakfast.
Neither does Ferris wheel.
I had scrambled eggs earlier with salmon. It was pretty tasty, but not sexy. Are you gonna tell me that people's first thought when they hear scrambler is sex? Because I have some concerns. I feel like that is very much a word that is probably gonna be used with like eggs and breakfast and brunch and like diners and shit. Not sex.
Hey, 2 aces.
Correct. We are a pair of aces. That's the whole point of this channel. Nothing about the scrambler sounds sexy. Not the name, not the what the ride actually is. Nothing. Thank you, Pi. Thank you.
Okay.
I feel so validated.
But what is the name of the most erotic amusement park ride? Like, what is the name?
This is actually now Jackbox Games with chat, but without the Jackbox on the screen.
Alright, we should probably continue while we're waiting.
I am.
If it's anything like your last attempt to score, I'll win this match in record time.
It's enough talking. Fucking shut it and serve it. I say that as
Hi, Queen Bee.
Wait, there is an actual scrambler ride?
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
Then why is it wrong for it to be the Ferris wheel ride? Also, what is the scrambler? I need to check now.
Oh, it's that thing. Yeah, I've seen that. I wouldn't say that's fun, but also the Ferris wheel isn't fun for me.
I mean, I
So I'm a
like
little
that
biased.
ride, but now I'm even more insulted that you're like, oh, it has to be the name of the ride, because usually that's also not called the Scrambler. That's whatever name they gave it. How dare you be like, excuse me, it has to be the name. The Ferris wheel is not the name, even though the thing that you put was also a type of ride.
I didn't put it. The safety quip did it.
I don't
It's
care.
all automated.
You cannot tell me, well, you were supposed to put, like, a name of a ride, and then your answer from the safety quip is also not a name of a ride.
I don't have any
How
control
dare.
at that point.
How dare
I don't have
you?
any control. I pressed the button because I can't. do
Okay,
it.
but you have control over what you criticize my answer for. The button didn't do that. You did. And you have been saying that since Saturday. So, again,
I have not
how
even brought
dare
it
you?
up. Hi, Queen Bee.
Eat this! Or I guess not. Maybe I'll just try Gavin.
Hi, Gavin. Not today, Queen Bee.
I'm not sure I'm gonna get a word in until this whole ordeal is over. Their concentration is intense. Game faces are on, and they see nothing else but the competition before them. I might as well take this time to watch them play. Hopefully they'll notice me. Gavin gracefully executes an underhand serve with the volleyball and it glides over the net, mere millimeters above it. In all fairness, it was a perfect serve, but Queen Bee returns with a dig up high. With enough time, she easily squares her pose and spikes it down toward Gavin's side of the court. Wait.
Yeah.
Trying to remember my volleyball terminology from like middle school when I used to have to take a written test on this shit. Gavin doesn't have enough time to respond, and it falls hard into the sand. Queen Bee claps and stomps her foot into the ground in unison.
Victory.
Ace! Yes, we are. Queen Bee.
Hey!
Queen Bee finally noticed my toast is standing there.
Technically, that's not an ace. An ace would be a point scored off a flawless serve.
Queen Bee laughs and sticks out her tongue. Technically, it's putting me in the lead. It went on like this for quite some time. Both of them volleying balls and serving quips. Meanwhile, I stood by and could do nothing but look on longingly.
See, my brain, whenever I hear ace, is, but this isn't tennis.
I just wanted to play. Not that I'm complaining much. Oh no, as my toast is about to be really thirsty.
Ah, yes, their skills.
Both Queen Bee and Gavin are the most athletic of the crew, save for Teo. And well, let's just say the sand isn't the only hot stuff around here, to be honest.
Ah, yes, those skills.
Yeah, hot skills. Hi! Hi, Joe! Thank you!
8 months! My gosh, Joe.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Just, oh, hey. Oh, hey. Good lord. Thank you so much, Joe.
Party
Y'all
in the
are
chat.
wonderful. Party in the chat.
Wait, there's more. There's another person in chat now for us to pose the Quiplash question. What is the name of the most erotic ride at the amusement park? The Sharky and I don't know, but for some reason that's the question that Quiplash gave us. The two aces. Oh, hey, Malik!
Party,
Hey, Mike.
party, party.
Hey!
Even though I don't party.
Party, even though we're not going on the Queen Bee date. I don't know what the Gavin date is, though. Although I don't expect that to be party type stuff, but maybe.
Maybe we'll find out someday. The long
Tunnel of
distant
Love seemed
future.
like too obvious of an answer. What is the most erotic ride at this amusement park? No, amusement parks in general. We were playing Quiplash with another friend on Saturday, and for some reason, the Quiplash thing gave me and Sharky the sex-related questions in both
Twice.
rounds.
Yeah.
Both rounds, we were the two. There was another friend with us, but no, it was us two that kept getting the sex-related questions. And we're just
What was
like, I don't know.
what was the other one? The other one was like something like kinky at an orgy or something like that.
It was something like, at the most, like at the weirdest sex
Like,
parties, they don't
weird
wear
nerd.
masks, they wear blink or something.
And
Watch
I
quiz
just said
knows it's on.
capes.
Huh?
I was just like, I don't know, capes?
You put capes. I put condoms. Safe sex.
Gets pulled on stage with giant hug.
I mean...
Like, yeah!
That's a much better answer, to be honest.
But neither of us would have answered that.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Neither of us would have.
Oh, man.
Should I have put the mechanical bull? I don't even know if they have mechanical bulls at amusement parks. Sometimes, right? Maybe? I don't know. I rode one once. I rode one once. It wasn't at a theme park, though. It was at, like, the after party of a professional conference.
I've never seen one.
I don't know. It's kind of fun. I held on pretty well.
That's good.
I held on pretty well because I have dance muscles.
Of course.
I have the dance leg muscles, so... You know, I stayed
course.
on, like, a somewhat decent amount of time. But, I don't know. It was interesting. I would do it again. was fun. I don't know why it was at like, it was after a conference for women in like tech. Are you talking about a roller coaster or a dick? I'm talking about mechanical bulls. This is, I suppose, the part of the stream where I again mention, like, okay, I mean, I am the ace here that's not a virgin, but, that's not usually a thing that I'm thinking about. There isn't an erotic ride at any amusement park. They aren't sexy in the slightest.
No, I saw that. Wait, it's about a roller coaster? Or oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
I won't say that I've never ridden a dick, but that's not usually a topic that comes up here. By me, at least. So watching them glisten as sweat drips down their bodies. Yeah, that isn't really a problem for me because I do not notice. Now, a water park, that's a different story. Oh my.
Is it though?
According to Joe, who I suppose I will trust. You know, I will trust him.
What's erotic about a water park?
It's wet.
You're right, it's not. That's why I was confused. At least it's wet. Is being... I don't want to ask this question because I'm just... Let's ignore what I'm saying.
I mean, I know wet t-shirt things are a thing, but that's because you can, like, see their body through the shirt, I guess.
Yeah.
Clinging clothes or swimsuits making folks' figures more noticeable.
Yeah. Facebook, you can... No, continue.
I mean, depending on the amusement park, plenty of them have at least one water ride, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of music.
Does that mean that's the most erotic ride? Or if they have one little log ride, does that make it the most erotic ride because it's also wet?
Our conversations on the stream, I feel so bad for people who listen.
You know, I think they know what they
Yes.
showed up for. I think they know what they showed up for. If you
Log
get too
flumes.
sinful, you can repent and get baptized by being pushed off the log flume ride. If you get too sinful, never repent, only sin more.
Log Flume's most erotic ride. Well, now we know an answer in case we get that question again.
I guess we do.
Just answer Log Flumes.
I mean, I suppose some people do like riding some kind of log. It's like Gavin's body was sculpted by the gods themselves. Chiseled abs, shaped biceps. Gavin's a god in my eyes. A wet piece of wood. Wait, no, I don't want Gavin to be a god in my eyes. Because I don't believe in God. It's enticing. And the gameplay isn't that bad either. Okay, mitosis. So thirsty. I wasn't aware that asexual cell reproduction could be thirsty, but apparently it is.
I'm in pain.
Even though I've been standing here for well over 10 minutes, neither one has acknowledged my presence. Yeah, wet phallic objects, most erotic for sure.
Bobbing up and down.
Joe has arrived, and that's how we know that the thirst is here. Although, thank you for answering our question on what is the most erotic ride at a theme park.
My chest hurts from laughing.
That does answer our question, Joe. Thank you. This is until Gavin hits the ball straight in my direction, soars all the way to the back corner of the court, and lands right at my feet.
I don't know if
The
you
stream
broke the
broke.
stream or you broke the shark.
We enjoy the stream being broken, honestly. Except for when it's because it's blue screening, that's less enjoyable.
Stop it! Stop it!
Giving Furter Bear the vapors. Great.
Wonderful! Oh my gosh. Time to calm down.
Queen Bee
I do
turns around to
voices.
see where the ball fell. No, don't calm down. Chat, we need to keep him laughing. We gotta get to Weezing's territory.
I'm not a Pokemon. I am a shark.
Coughing?
Never
Sharky?
stopping to make you pause so long on this screen. So you can look at the bodies.
Queen Bee, if we're gonna get distracted, I suppose I may as well give you a treat.
Wow. But Teo's not here wearing nothing.
Teo has something. He's got the towel. Remember?
Towel isn't clothing.
Depending.
Towel is not clothing.
Depending how you wear it, it could kind of be a wrap dress.
Not for Teo.
Well, that's not how he's wearing it, but he could.
Tell Teo who is there. Hey, Teo's
Hey,
here.
we're specifically making a point this run of Teo and Queen Bee are not just there. My partner tries to argue that towels and blankets are clothing. Look, if it covers up the bits that are needed to be covered for whatever reason, that counts, right?
No.
No?
No.
I mean,
The bits.
the bits and pieces.
Wait, what? What
The
bits?
bits and parts.
We don't have any bits. There's no bit. There are no bits in the Aces chat.
The only bit is Sharky being Sharky.
Quack.
Yeah, that bit.
Quack.
I know!
Did somebody say bits?
Sharky always encourages this.
Yes, I do.
My personal opinion is that we give all of our money on here to Trevor Project anyway, was the decision we kind of came to, and so you could just donate directly to them so that Amazon doesn't
You
get a
brought
cut,
this
but
on
you know.
yourselves. No, Amazon. Well, technically, Amazon. If they already have the bits, Amazon doesn't get a cut at that point.
Okay, but I mean in general. I'm counting subs and stuff in that. Although I guess
Like-
subs give you emotes.
Hmm?
I said, although I guess subs give you emotes. Speaking of which, now that we're past the instant emote approval, they finally added the thing that you can like swap around emote levels, which is so helpful. Amazon already took their cut when I bought them.
Yes.
I don't know how bits work.
Bits, you buy it, and Amazon gets the money from when you buy it, and you basically have it, so anything you do, anything you cheer, that goes directly to the streamer. So Pi cheered 10 bits, which is basically 10 cents, so our account now has 10 cents more towards it.
Well, I'm just gonna reiterate that people should donate directly to Trevor Project.
Yeah, so I might as well huck change at my friends while they're on stage. Wait, we're on the stage? Gosh dang it, when did I get back on stage?
I'm not on a stage. I'm on a circle. I'm on a circle that I think has a pentagram. Because I got a new rug that has like a little pentagram design. It's very pretty.
When
And
did
I
I
just
get back
got
on
a-
stage?
I just got more permanent temporary tattoos. They last like a week or two. And that is not a pentagram. It's a Seal of Solomon and Chaos Magic combined. You have a curtain.
I mean, that is true.
We do have a curtain
and-
here. This is
with
true.
the full
The
cord and everything. That is very
So what
true.
you're saying is we should pull the cord and let the curtain entirely down and just poof. Goodbye.
I thought I left the stage back in high school.
Queen Bee turns around to see where the ball fell. So there's also a hook to pull us off the stage, though, right?
I also don't know I forget how we came up with that idea.
What?
The whole curtain pull cord thing.
We didn't. We asked, so we got it commissioned, right?
Yeah,
and we asked for...
I forgot MC's name was mitosis.
Never forget MC's name was mitosis in this run. I already used the hook. Yeah, exactly. So there is a hook to pull us off if our jokes get too shitty, right?
Well, yeah, that's the button that's at the bottom of the screen that says "Shut up and continue."
That's true. We do now have the 10K channel point "Shut up and move on" button.
It's currently in my hair.
That sounds concerning.
Tangled in my ponytail.
That's a little bit concerning. Maybe untangle that. Hey, mitosis, that was out, right? Oh, now I get acknowledged.
I think not.
That was clearly on the line, Queen Bee. The point is mine.
But yeah, what we did for the theme screens was like...
Oh, no!
We asked specifically for the, for the start and end screens. But then for the, like, main thing, we're like, okay, we need a chat box. We want, like, a header thing that says Ace is playing an attraction. We want to maybe have spots for, like, icons or something. We want to have spots for, like, socials or something. That's all we asked for, and otherwise we're like, run free. Come up with whatever.
So shall.
Fine, I'll entangle it and become Little Bo Peep. Well, what did we settle on as the rule for voice swap? Was it
A minute.
a minute?
Yeah, it was a minute for 1,000.
Alright. Do we have a timer?
I'm gonna get my timer going. Hold on 1 second.
Set go. Or say go when it's time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No, it wasn't. It was completely out of bounds. You might want to get that prescription of those glasses checked out if you can't even see that.
It fell right next to mitosis, who will undoubtedly confirm this fact. You clearly had the best vantage on it. Tell us what you saw. Sure.
I'm calling it now. This is for the win. The ball's in. Gavin gets
Fucking
bragging rights for the rest of the day.
voice swapping the swearing at least.
But if it's out, then I win.
So all I have to do is make the call?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
The line itself is a thin rope cord held down by a simple tent peg, so I can see why it would be hard to tell if the ball fell around it. And time.
But I can say for sure I saw it touch the cord.
It grazed the line. Sorry, Queen Bee. Points. Sets. Match.
Gavin's not much the bragging type, so it's hilarious to see him enjoy the limelight a little.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
I'm just really amused by the Gavin smirk.
Oh
I don't know why. It just is really funny to me.
How old is there a cooldown on that? What's
I
the
don't-
cooldown on that?
I think I set a cooldown. Not to mention, like, multiple people could request it at the same time. It's a great face. Let's see, did I set a cooldown?
It's a face that you don't get to see often.
I feel like really only see it in this one scene.
Don't worry, I won't abuse that power.
I don't think we have a cooldown on it.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, technically the cooldown is when people run out of points.
Oh, so
At this
Magic
rate,
could
like, never.
Magic could theoretically do it for an entire stream.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, we did the same thing for Extra Life.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, should we just really early start the Extra Life rewards so that we can maybe someday?
I mean, people have been doing it.
I know. People do it right away, is my understanding. People do it all year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Although I suppose, much as I like, donating to children's hospitals, I also like donating to the Trevor Project. I'm still like, should we technically be putting charity as a tag if all of the money always goes to charity?
Yeah, Dan does it all year round.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, hi, bot Gandalf. You're dead.
I'm just imagining a robot Gandalf now. I just want you to know.
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He is always on time.
Beep
Get
boop.
good, Frodo.
Beep boop.
Save. Get good,
Alright,
Frodo.
who here has drawing skills to draw robot Gandalf?
You have drawing skills.
Only kind of.
You have better drawing skills than me.
It's fine. Robot Gandalf, but as a stick figure.
Oh man, I miss just bots coming in my chat. Yeah,
Well,
you've been having
Yeah.
you've been having a lot of haters come in.
I'm sorry for the recent bullshit.
That's terrible.
I've been seeing some of the tweets about it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, I popped in on Friday and they were hassling.
seriously?
Yeah.
I really
No,
just-
not Friday, Saturday.
How do people not have more of a life? I have so many things to do all the time. Like, what? How is this the best use of their time? It's not the best use of their time.
It's not, but
The best use of their time would be to fuck the hell off! What do I do? Extra
What did I
life.
do you?
What you do all year long is extra life.
We jump from topic to topic. People get lost.
We tangent off our tangents. That's what we
Okay.
do.
One day we'll make a full circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
And love me. Yes. Also love Joel Yellow. Presumably. Granted, that's more of a tennis term, but I think Queen Bee gets the gist. Tennis also has the term love.
Yes.
Thought for sure I was gonna beat you, pretty boy. You bested me fair and square. Okay, I again need to ask. Is Gavin a pretty boy, according to chat? Because I do not recognize him as a pretty boy, like, stereotype.
My friend had a slow done too lately. Best guess is a bunch of middle and high school kids who suddenly have way more time on their hands. 'Cause summer.
True. But, like, even in high school and shit, I had better shit to do. I was busy writing fanfics.
I was too busy playing video games.
That too. I mean, currently in my adult life, I am too busy for that shit because I have fanfics to write, fan art to eventually get back into the practice of doing, and games to play.
Yeah.
We stream like 6+ hours a week
Yep.
when we're actually doing the thing properly. I
Yeah.
have
Us
a
proper never.
full-time job now.
Like hanging out with friends eventually.
Oh, I'm listing all of the things that kept me busy even in quarantine.
Yeah.
Pre-quarantine, I also had concerts, like political event things that I wanted to go to.
Yeah, and some people just suck and enjoy being evil because there's something fundamentally wrong. My super fan, as I call him.
But Joe,
Yeah, like
I
Well, I
wanna
remember
be the
when I was
super
done
fan.
when I was done with Saturday, they made a different Twitch account to make fun of Joe and then follow Joe with that Twitch account.
I'm truly fascinated by, like, do you not have anything better to do with your fucking life? I have always been, like, too busy for all of the things I wanted to do. I can't remember the last time I was bored. I think it was back in, like, high school.
I'm bored, and that's mainly because my brain is like, I have so much to do, but I can't decide.
Clearly not. Yeah. Like, I don't know. There's too many things. Especially
too many
since the
things?
last Arcade Spirits stream, Fantasy AU Arcade Spirits has apparently been added to it.
Yes, you need. We all just think you're sad and lonely, and are not bothered by your pathetic attempts at trolling.
They're just so obsessed. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. And it's also at that point, like, really, like, if that's the best you got, like, you're terrible. Like, this isn't even, like, anything.
Yeah, I mean, when Gamergate happened and everything too, I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yep.
At least be original. Yeah.
Originality is not something people are known for.
Don't have goobers that try it on my chat and I'm lucky enough that they wander out. Fair.
Yeah.
We've been fortunate enough that we're still small and unnoticed enough to not really have received any of that here.
Yeah, nobody's really, like, been like,
No
who
one's
are
harassed
these
us.
idiots?
No one's tried to, like, harass and troll us.
Yeah.
Though,
I'd
I
be
mean,
scared for if they tried it, like, they're dead from you.
If they tried it, I'm just going to laugh. I think there's more people that hate me in real life than online.
Yes.
Which I also laughed at. Oh god, the guy wants to try to get my goat by calling me fat.
The sky is blue.
The sky is
You're
blue,
trash.
you're
What?
trash.
Oh, I thought we were just stating facts. That's.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, what stupid, like, little things to target.
Yeah. Like.
Although I suppose that is another thing, is we're also not on camera.
Yeah.
Don't know. I guess
Like,
it would
that-
probably be
still not
worse
a-
if we're on camera.
Still not, like, you shouldn't harass anyone for
Oh,
any
you shouldn't
reason
harass
whatsoever.
anyone. I'm just... Yeah, I guess... No one's
Like,
gonna
we're-
click on us for that reason, because we're not on camera in the first place.
Like, the most would be like, you guys have annoying voices, and we'll be like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we hate listening to
And-
ourselves. That's correct. What's your point? I absolutely hate my own voice. That's correct.
I
would
don't
lower
listen
my
to
voice
our,
if I could.
I don't listen to our streams for the sole reason of I don't want to hear myself.
I subject
rather-
myself to it once in a while for QA check.
I would rather tear out my own ears.
I can put up with it for a while for a QA check, just to make sure that we're not, like, completely fucking up our audio settings, but I don't do that often anymore. I mostly did it when we were first starting out.
Yeah, now we have a chat who is very helpful and will say, like, hey guys, you're being dumb.
Hey guys, you're muted for 40 minutes?
I love that. When I put up the monster prom where we actually muted, we didn't unmute ourselves.
Whoops.
Melik put a thing being like, it's not your audio, they unmute at this time.
Yeah, we just kind of fucked up. By which I mean I fucked up. I think I was running that stream. I fucked up.
Yeah. You are running that stream.
You think making me hate myself is your ally? I was born in self-loathing, raised in it.
I didn't know self-confidence in... Wait, I've never known self-confidence mood.
I mean, I'm also just waiting for, like, an anti-queer person to try to bait us with anti-Christianity, like, well, hi, I'm sane, what's up?
And then there's me being like, ah, yes, you know this Bible verse you're quoting, but... I think I both sides of it. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be terrible.
Yup. Although,
Anyway.
well, I guess
Technically,
fortunately, no
the
one's
Bible didn't say
come
anything.
here with anti-queer trolling yet.
Can you call yourself a streamer if you haven't spent 20 minutes talking on mute? Though? Exactly!
Yeah. There's also the times that I've spent 20 minutes accidentally talking on mute, like, during work meetings, so, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's work meetings, other people talk. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah. Now, now there's
we all
better
made-
habits.
yes.
We have better habits now because now we have, like, a whole checklist of things to do.
And we still mess up.
Oh, we still mess up, sure.
Cough, cough.
Touched myself for like an hour once and had no gameplay footage. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, now I think. Yeah.
See, that just is sad. And just being like, no.
That sucks. But again,
Yeah.
can you call yourself a streamer if you haven't?
And I mean that's like
Oopsies.
there's a whole thing for YouTube and recording where it's like the nightmares of like, oh, you go to press the record button, you're 3 hours in, and you just clicked on the window and didn't actually hit the record button.
Whoops.
And then it's like,
at least I always have the Twitch window open, so I do like QA check that much. That
Yeah, so
yes,
do I.
the game is showing up on the screen. Well, you also have to look at the actual thing so that you can see chat, right?
Well, I normally look at Streamlabs for chat.
Even
If
when
I'm
I'm the
the
one
one
streaming?
No, when I'm the one streaming.
Right, I'm talking about when I'm the one streaming because I'm usually the one
Yeah.
streaming the dating sims.
Yeah.
Like, for the past year of Arcade Spirits, I've been the one streaming.
Mhm.
And in that case, you have to have Twitch open. Unless you also, for some reason, have Streamlabs open to check chat, but I don't think you do that.
No. I think I've only streamed, like, what, 2 dating sims?
You streamed Little
Amnesia
Lily
and
Princess,
Little Lily... Yeah, Amnesia and Little Lily Princess.
Wasn't also yours? I think I gifted that one to you.
Yo,
I think I didn't want
that...
it. I
that
think
game that
before we even played it, I was like, I'm gifting this one to you because it's not one I want in my library. This is
then
how
I
it
got
works.
stuck with it.
Is that I
got-
have dating sims that I want for me anyway, so I buy them, and then there's the dating sims that I'm like, this might be cute to stream, but I don't want it. And
We
those go to
eventually-
you.
Eventually, because I got, what was it, Code Realize or whatever? We eventually need to play that.
Was that next on the list?
I don't think
No,
that's
Hakuoki's next on the list, and then Code Realize. Although Hakuoki is pretty long, so maybe we want to swap them. Maybe we do want Code Realize next.
We'll see.
We also
Anyway.
need to reconsider maybe our method for streaming since we took an entire fucking year on this game. Shall we take a quick break from this incredibly long tangent? We each nod our heads in agreement as I quickly grab a couple of water bottles laying on the sidelines and toss it to them.
Look, chat knows what they're into. They have an end tangent button.
They do.
They
now.
could.
They
could
didn't
shut us
used
up at any
to.
time.
And I don't know that all of chat, everyone who comes in is aware yet. So that everyone is aware, now, who is here presently, we do have the end tangent button, but we set it to like 10,000.
So probably right now it's Melik, Pi, and Joe have the ability to shut our tangents up whenever they want.
I mean, I think that, yeah.
And obviously magic, but I
The
don't. I
people
assume
who are
magic's not
here most regularly all have the ability to shut us up at any time.
I don't think they will often, but
I think most people who have come by more than once also have the ability to request a Kingdom Hearts or Demonology fact.
I have the ability to shut up your tangents at least 6 times. Yeah, we do. But we also instigate them so...
Yeah, this is the whole point.
Yeah,
We put it there for if anyone is really sick of us talking, but I think people at this point, if you are here long enough, or like frequently enough to have enough points to end our tangent, you probably enjoyed them, actually. What's called part of the problem. Hey, it's only a problem if you say it is. I don't think it's a problem.
It's only a problem if you're not drunk enough for it. I mean, we've seen this game a lot. Yeah, that's also true. Y'all have seen this game so many flippin' times.
Mm-hmm. And you 100%ed it too, right, Joe?
Probably Joe and Pi.
And Pi, yeah, I think. I mean, we're the ones who are like, yeah, yes, we will stream every route.
Which I'm still like, I always want to be doing that because that's so much fun.
Yeah, I do think we should maybe reconsider that it's one dating sim at a time just because
yeah.
It took us an entire fucking year to do this. And we did have in-betweens of like Rose of Winter and like KFC for a day or something, like here and there. But
Oh right,
still.
KFC's coming up soon.
Huh?
KFC's coming up soon on the
It's catching up.
Yeah, it is.
Rose of Winter was a thing. There's another dating sim streamer that I pop into sometimes, and she played Rose of Winter at one point, and I was like, yes, I'm not going to join for any of those because I don't want to show up to be the hater.
Rose of Winter was a time that will go up on the stream and we won't talk about it again. Or on the VOD channel, we won't talk about it again.
We'll talk about it just to say how much we hated it.
Hmm.
Well, okay. To be fair, for me personally, still better than Little Lily Princess. I did not like Little Lily Princess.
I mean, yeah, you hated Little Lily
I
Princess.
don't like kids. That's the answer is I don't like children. I don't plan to have children. Which I think is the correct combination.
Oh, right. Saturday is the day that the KFC dating sim's going up. At least part 1 is.
Alright, anyone who missed KFC dating sim, you can catch it on the YouTube channel starting on Saturday, apparently.
Saturday and Monday are the 2 parts.
Is this where I should plug in the archive thing? I guess I should plug archive here. Gavin gladly chugs down the water and flashes a smile back at me. God, we're an hour in and we haven't gotten past the first option. Queen Bee catches hers mid-toss, swiftly opens it with a flick of her wrist, and proceeds to pour the water over her face to cool herself off.
This is about normal for us.
Yeah, pretty often. I won't say it's the standard, but it's also not unusual.
Not unusual. Burr.
The water splashes down from her face and drips onto her chest, making her wet and shine in the hot sun.
Wait, what? Oh my.
I suddenly feel very hot myself and could use a quick dip in the ocean. Because
Why?
it's hot out. It's less suddenly, and it's been hot this entire time.
Yeah, I mean, you're at a beach. It's always hot at a beach. Like, I don't
Thanks
see
for the water,
what
kid.
the problem is.
I don't know. Don't you want to go to the beach in like 60-degree weather?
I want to go to the beach when it's snowing. That sounds like a great time to not be at the beach.
I feel like going to the beach in like 60-degree weather when it's too cold for everyone else, ideal.
Or I could just never go to the beach.
That too, also ideal. But if you want the experience of like going to the beach without getting in the water, 60's perfectly fine, I think.
See, but there's the problem of I don't like sand. It's coarse and it's coarse, gritty, and gets everywhere.
What? It's gritty.
Yes, I said that specifically because of that. Yes. Let's continue. Yeah. You're welcome.
Still, I really wanted to play some beach volleyball. Guess that's not gonna happen now. Both of them look quite content to relax and chat in the sun for now. As if reading my mind, Queen Bee leans down and picks up the ball and throws it directly at me. Think fast, my Genesis.
Man, I'm gonna need to get that image from you so I can paste it in the stream that we talk about it in. Just to torture anybody who watches that stream on the VOD.
Oh, the gritty thing?
Yeah.
You can just go into media on Twitter.
Okay.
If you go into the media tab thing of our Twitter, it shouldn't take you that long because we don't post ourselves that often.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I believe that should just have any like media that we've tweeted. So it shouldn't take that long to find.
Cool. Yeah, because I want to scare anybody who watches that VOD.
Our any YouTube audience.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'll check really quick, but we only post so often. So.
I mean, I can check because I think I still have it open.
Have I already gone too far? I've already gone too far. Although I did just see the first media we ever apparently posted was when I made a cocktail just about a year ago.
I found it.
Pretty much a year ago.
November 22nd. Sand everywhere. It's gritty and it gets everywhere. Gritty? Gritty? Gritty.
Yelp.
I'm sorry for anybody who in the future who watches that.
You know, do I have that right now? Do I have that on hand? Did I even save that? I don't know if I even saved it.
You would have had to in order to post it online.
No, because you can copy it. You can just copy and paste. I don't think I even saved that. I think I just copied and pasted it.
Wow.
For that matter, like, you're gonna be glad about this. Dorito Shark, I think is just, like, in the Discord.
Good. Let's forget about its existence.
I don't think it's anywhere else. Because I didn't want to be so mean to you. Just, like, kind of mean. But, like, the standard amount of mean. I quickly clasped my hands together, squat, and bumped the ball back to Queen Bee. Look, people wouldn't torment you if you weren't so much fun to torment. Because you make such a show of it.
Why do I have friends?
Because you enjoy being around them. Secretly, you enjoy the torment.
Are you saying I'm a masochist?
Maybe.
I can find out.
Quickly clasp my hands together, squat, and bump the ball back to Queen Bee. She simply bumps the ball over to Gavin, and forming a triangle, we continue hitting the ball back and forth. This is exactly how my family would play. We'd all stand around and hit the ball to each other, trying to keep it from touching the ground at all costs. Gavin, Queen Bee, and I get really into it too, and several times one of us ends up diving to get the ball and get a face full of sand. It's always fun to torment some friends. Yay! I feel like you make it so easy because you make such a show of how much you hate it.
Wow, the unison. I mean, we're two halves of a whole idiot.
Also, would I be Satan if I didn't enjoy torturing people?
Yes.
I would?
Because Satan doesn't torture people in hell. That's literally a misconception due to idiotic Dante.
Great.
And his fan fiction.
Well, has entered the fanon now, okay?
Fanon is not canon!
I don't care. You wanna... If you want me to really piss you off, the entire religion of Christianity is fanning off of Judaism.
I mean, that is true.
So, I mean, at that point...
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
It's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey is its own canon, but it's also fanon.
It indelicates the torture. I mean, let's not get into Christianity. Let's not get into Christianity.
What's that?
Let's continue.
We should have Sharky explain Satan's actual role. I agree.
Let's continue. Let's keep going on. Let's get closer to the date.
I like the salesman look you've got going on, pretty boy. I can see you on the summer cover of Monsieur. Random demonology fact. I have a fun fact, because now I'm like, alright, I gotta be pre-prepared for these, because I should just make sure.
Demonology fact is always from Satan. Kingdom Hearts fact is always from Sharky.
You're right, I should add a reward. Random Christianity answer from Sharky.
I don't know any demonology facts. I can't give those.
I mean, I have a fun demonology fact. It's very random and very stupid. As a lot of demonology seems to be.
And I want my points back!
I don't think I can refund them.
No, you can't. See, the thing is, though, I don't know anything about demonology. If it was about just Christianity, what the Bible says, yeah, I could answer that.
I mean, you can answer about Satan, which I'm gonna say is close enough to demonology.
Oh, you should be able to?
The question is how.
Heck if I know.
Oh wait. Here? Does this let me? Oh. There we go.
Oh, just reject the request.
Okay. So I can reject this one. Great. Here's your points back. And then I should mark the other past request as complete, actually.
Yeah.
Because I have not been marking those.
That's what I do as a mod.
Have 666 back.
I mean, technically...
I'm still waiting for someone in chat to confirm or deny whether Gavin is actually a pretty boy. Because I assumed he was supposed to be handsome, but like... I've never interpreted him as pretty boy.
They're too busy staring at his abs.
But I just want to know.
Sadly, I can't give any demonology info.
Okay, but you can give Christian knowledge about demons, and I feel like that's fair. The caveat...
They're angels. They're angels. That's the extent the Bible talks about them.
The caveat is that the thing specifically says from Satan. So, in a traditional sense, he is not a pretty boy. Thank you. Okay. I feel it's very validated. I'm like, I feel like he's supposed to be attractive. You know.
Isn't everyone in this game supposed to be attractive? Okay.
Yes.
Isn't every dateable person supposed to be attractive?
I mean, so there's like, because attractiveness varies from person to person, right?
Yes.
So not everyone is going to say all of them are attractive, because not all of them are conventionally attractive, but yes. You're supposed to be attracted in some form or another to all of them. There's supposed to be something attractive about all of them. He is hot
trademark.
Or sorry, he is HOT trademark. Alright, time to look up what is HOT trademark.
Home of tacos.
They cannot It seems that you cannot trademark hot, but apparently Paris Hilton has trademarked that's hot.
Wait, seriously?
Paris Hilton trademarked that's hot. It seems
Paris
that
Hilton
just
tried.
the word hot is not trademarked.
Yeah, because you can't trademark just a word.
Can we trademark Sharky?
No.
Yeah, it's probably
can't-
already trademarked if it was possible.
No, you wouldn't be able to trademark that. That would be more under. I think that would be more under. Would that be under copyright? I forget.
I mean, presumably.
I constantly forget all of the weird, stupid, like interconnections and
Yes,
rules for all that garbage. IP law is a mess.
I'm gonna get
and-
a snack real quick. And more
A
wine.
snack that smiles back.
Yeah, because I actually do have goldfish, and now craving goldfish.
Good. Eat my brother and consume them. That sounds weird. So hi, chat. There's a shark here, and I don't know what to say. Hi, Sharky. Hi, Chow. Y'all are wonderful people, and I love you very much. I just don't know how to talk to you. No offense. I don't know how to talk to most people. Aww. Look, the fact that y'all have been showing up for a year, in some cases more, or even less, even showing up once, is amazing and wonderful, and I'm always surprised.
I left you good, and I've returned to Sharky being mushy? Ooh. Sorry, that's the previous run through. Remember when Gavin said ooh woo?
Hello, woo woo. What was it? I was sitting in a stream on. It was like a Sunday. It wasn't last Sunday, but I think it was like 2 Sundays ago.
Sharky told us he loved us. Aww.
And anytime it was like 2 people streaming together, like they were playing like Minecraft or something, because like one of them was teaching the other how to play Minecraft.
Sharky, how did you go from telling me good that I was getting goldfish to telling stream that you love them?
My brain.
Okay.
But when they were streaming, I don't know how it came up, but anytime somebody cheered 100 bits, one of them would say ooh in a different voice, and one of the people and the other person streaming was like, "This hurts me, and this hurts my soul," and the person was like, "Good, every 100 bits I'm gonna keep saying ooh."
All right. So is that a thing we're gonna have to start doing?
No.
Because if so, I mean, you're gonna be the one saying it.
No. That doesn't need to be a thing here.
You're the one who brought it up.
Okay, I was bringing it up just because Joe said ooh. I wasn't bringing it up as being like, this needs to be a thing. Like, I never say that we need a thing. Our thing is being stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tempted to start doing a drink of the day just for the fun of it, but I'm probably not actually even gonna do that. Because usually I'm trying to quickly pour myself a drink before we start, so it's usually wine. It needs to be a thing now!
Oh my gosh.
You're the one who
If you're
brought
not
it up.
care-
You should know.
If you're not careful, I'll carry you to the ocean and throw you in. Then you'll be sporting that drowned rat look.
Laughing alongside Gavin and Queen Bee while playing beach volleyball. It makes me feel so grateful for these friends. It was worth having to stand around for a while. Yes, these friends. Friends!
Wait, I have friends? Wait, when did I make friends? When did I make friends?
What a perfect morning on the beach. Wait, as a side note. Now what I'm thinking about, like, wait. Is it normal to thirst after your friends that you're not? Like, cause the same stuff about how hot they are, I think, comes up even if you're not going for their route, right? Is it normal to thirst after your friends this way? Or is that just because this is a dating sim? Like, I can think my friends look good, and I can compliment them and stuff, but is it normal to thirst after your friends? Or, like, describe them so thirstily?
I mean, not like I can really answer these comments.
What a perfect morning on the beach. We play a few more rounds at the stand as lava before we let the ball crash into the beach one last time.
Very nice return, mitosis. You should join us for the next match.
Depends on the person. I wouldn't say it's normal. Okay. Because I feel like that's really strange. But obviously, that's coming from me. I both don't really tend to describe my friends as hot, and also have only dated people I'm friends with.
Good job.
Yes? Technically, you have also only dated a person that you were friends with.
That is true. What is normal when it comes to human interaction? That's true. There is really no normal.
I suppose normal for friend interactions is something that involves talking sometimes at some point.
See, but I don't know how to talk to people.
Unless your friendship consists entirely of going at each other, which is also acceptable.
Rawr.
So every 100
Yes?
bits Sharky should say "rar" in a different voice.
No!
What? It's not uwu.
It's not uwu, but also no.
Did you read this
I don't-
already?
I don't know why you're doing this to me.
Did you read this already?
Yes, I read this a while ago.
I'm sorry, I get distracted by chat.
Well, stop getting distracted.
But it's chat. We love chat.
I never said that. I would if I didn't have other stuff I want to do. There's too much to do here, and I've got to plan accordingly.
I hear that. Looking forward to a stroll along the boardwalk myself.
It's a good idea to take in as much as you can. I'll call it quits too.
Slow your roll, pretty boy. If you can't leave quite yet.
Ah, right. We do have a score to settle.
These words we're reading that aren't direct dialogue interactions are in a monologue, and your brain processes things in weird ways. I suppose? I mean, obviously, us being the aces here, I'm like, I've never hung out with a friend and just sort of been like, wow, my friend is hot, and then caught myself either. Like, that's just not a thing that passes through my mind, which is why I'm wondering. Is that normal for allo people?
Look, hearing somebody say, "Oh yeah, like people think about like sex 50 times a day," made me be like, "Wait, what?" The only time I ever kind of remember it's a thing is when somebody mentions it.
Do you think about Kingdom Hearts 50 times a day?
No, not 50 times a day. Maybe about like 12 times.
Do you think about something related to Square Enix 50 times a day?
I mean, I am watching the Neo World Ends With You trailer right now.
Wait, right now? In the middle of the stream?
I can do multiple things at once, Satan!
Bitch, we are streaming. You should be focused.
I say this as someone who is allo, queer, and finds almost everyone physically attractive in some way.
You're here to balance us, Joe.
Yes.
Which we appreciate.
We need that balance sometimes.
We appreciate sometimes having someone to answer such questions as, wait, is it a normal allo thing to find your friends attractive that way? Let's finish this. I leave the gladiators to their final battle as I walk back along the beach, awaiting my next adventure. So, what next? Next, we do a lot of skipping.
Yeah, because we're gonna answer in the Teaway. We're gonna answer in the Teaway.
The Teaway?
Yes, the Teaway. And we gotta be mean.
I mean, this is less mean.
Well, yes, but like... Well, that was entertaining.
The goal for the stream is just to get through lunch, I guess.
Let it not be said that Gavin Cooper is incapable of fun. Still, I think I've had my full of fun for the time being, and would not mind simply relaxing a bit. Fortunately, Naomi has something in mind for us along those lines. Care to join the group? You know it. Excellent. I'll meet you over there.
I wonder what this is all about. It's about Skip.
Also, demo for the game comes out on Friday. BTW.
Wait, what game?
The Neo The World Ends With You. Demo comes out on Friday. Maybe that's what we should do for Friday, JK.
Maybe.
I'm kidding.
I mean, we could.
We could, but like, eh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always found my friends attractive. That's how most of my relationships started. To varying degrees, but usually there's always something attractive. Otherwise, I don't want to be friends with them.
I feel like this is baffling to me. I would more say that there is nothing appalling about the people that I'm friends with than to say that they are attractive to me.
Thank you. I mean, not just physically. Yeah, I'm not assuming you mean just physically.
Yeah. I just... like they stood out from the crowd. I guess I have a lot of people that I just kind of like...
Yeah, that's
ended up
platonic attraction.
friends with, rather than like people who stood out to me as like, oh, I want to be friends with this person. I have a lot of friends that I just like ended up friends with.
That's basically That's basically how I ended up with every friend.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like, I was around you, and wait, when did we become friends? Wait, have we been friends for a while? Wait, what?
I mean, the point where you call someone a friend varies from person to person as well.
I mean, yes, I'm very
I like...
specific on who I call friends and not.
I vary, and sometimes I put qualifiers. Like I'll say, like, oh, friend from this context or something. As, like, a qualifier. They're not, like, the most buddy-buddy with me, but they're friends in this context.
Platonic attraction is attraction, though.
It is. I don't know that I would say that I have platonic attraction to, like, half my friends. More like I'm cool being around them. I'm like, it's fine. I'm not opposed to hanging out with them. It's kind of fun.
I can stand them.
Kind of. I mean, there was my one friend who once described relationships in terms of how much aggro.
I was like, I hope I didn't miss the Gavin. Oh, wait a minute. It's you guys. You're nowhere near it. Never mind.
Not to worry. Yeah, it's us. We spent a while polling the crowd for answers to the Quiplash question that for some reason on Saturday, Quiplash gave the 2 aces here, even though we had another friend with us who's not ace, as far as we know.
I love that from Dan. Wow, okay, 2 Flower. No.
It's fine, it's normal. Flower just knows how we are.
Like, I don't know how far Pi got. I did see that Dan finished this chapter today. No, this is normal for us.
Yeah.
For us to start the beach chapter and just get to lunch, this is normal.
Look, the beach chapter...
It's long.
Even for us, like, going through at a normal-ish speed, usually at
Flower's
best,
savage.
I would say we reach the end of the chapter and we don't start the date.
Yeah.
Two Flower
Flower
is savage, and that is why we love and appreciate him. That's correct.
Oh, Two Flower is great. He's so blunt
I
with the
welcome
truth.
the
It's
snark.
amazing.
I, for one, am very happy to have extra snark in the chat. Chat is usually so sweet to us, so, you know, a little bit of spice in there. A little bit of shut up and move on, because Flower's the only one so far who's used the end tangent button.
Pi and Joe are just like, oh, like, so sweet and everything, and then there's Flower. Y'all need to move on.
That's fine.
With all sincerity, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, all of you. I want to honestly express my gratitude, even if I can't find strong enough words to do so. So, I'll simply say thank you, and let's eat. If we went for their 2K points.
I'm surprised you don't, but then again, you dumped a lot of them into the character recolor requests.
I test you in different ways. That is true.
You have my gratitude as well. You've no idea how much it raises my spirits working alongside you or watching you enjoy our games.
Wait, raising her arcade spirits?
Mitosis. I'm going to slap you. Thank you for
Good.
this lovely day today. And I agree. Let's tuck in.
Dr. Phil.
Hot tea is calling to me.
Is there a reason in particular for the Dr. Phil requests? Because I think the last request was also Dr. Phil.
Yeah, that is the second Dr. Phil recolor.
Yeah, trans Dr. Phil and pan Dr. Phil were the 2 last. And I haven't done either one yet. Because he's
Because
colossal
he's a
dick.
colossal dick. Ah, like the erotic ride that Pi was talking about earlier.
Hmm?
Nothing. But yeah, that is true.
I don't think you want the log flume ride as a dick inside of you. I don't think so. Generally speaking, I don't think that's a thing people want.
No, log flume, you discussed this.
Although this does remind me. Time for another tangent.
Not the case. Kingdom Hearts tangent, so we're good.
When I was, before I transferred to the school where we went together, I spent 1 year as like an art student, right?
Yeah.
And at that school, I had a bunch of my high school friends because it was a lot closer to my hometown, whatever. So like a lot more people went there that I knew. And there's this game called Bang. I don't even remember what it's about. I think it's cowboy themed. I'm pretty sure it's cowboy themed. And the container is this big bullet shape. However, one of my high school friends was rooming with another of my high school friends. And so one of them ordered it. And this big, like, bullet-shaped thing arrived. And she thought it was a dildo. It was just like, I would hope not.
Why not?
I would hope not.
Why not?
Let me find the picture of that so I can put it in Discord to show people. I would hope not.
I mean, obviously I have no ideas about anything related to that stuff. Personally.
I'm going to put it in the Discord right now. And regardless of, like...
Anything is a dildo if you try hard enough.
If you're brave enough. Well, I just put it in the Discord so you can see. Like, I mean, you could try, but I kind of hope not.
You can try.
You could try, if you're brave enough. That tea is calling to me. This is the moment where we hit the skip button again. I actually haven't played this game in those like 10 years since, but this is the thing.
What'd you say?
I see Pi typing in the Discord.
Made unending sex jokes with that game. Of course.
Yeah, well, I still don't want it as a dildo, though.
Oh, that's nothing compared to some of the toys I've seen.
I'm very concerned now.
That's what I'm like. That doesn't surprise me. Why not?
Like, that's pretty girthy. I don't think you want that.
Some people do.
I suppose some people do, I guess.
Some people do.
Alright, we're gonna...
Are you scared?
The primary appeal of this place for me was always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. That meant boardwalk crawls, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks.
This is the content people arrive for.
Although, as I approach one of these open-air arcades, well, I see something concerning, apparently. I don't see a single joystick. More dick jokes.
Impressive.
Hey, it's not nearly as bad as Oz Mafia and that entire gun conversation.
That was upsetting.
Like, see, who needs channel points to make them go back to the game? You just talk about dicks, apparently.
Look, I'm fine talking about dicks. I'm not fine thinking about that thing as a dildo.
Like,
I just made a dick joke about the joystick things. It's not the talking about dicks that's concerning to me.
Like, the gun conversation was just like... Yeah. That one just felt creepy.
That was. I wouldn't
Especially
say creepy, but it was very like, huh, I don't get it. Why'd he leave? And it's like, y'all know why he left.
Yeah.
You did not have to continually phrase it this way.
So yay, it's Ashley. This is who I romanced. Yeah. Ashley
She was our first actual romance run.
Yeah.
And now we
second
have
not
our last
first.
actual romance run, which is Gavin.
Yay!
Yay!
More people need to stream all the routes.
Mm-hmm.
More people need to stream this game.
I mean,
I say, and then Flower's like, no, I will run out of time.
I think the fascinating thing is, again, the, like, apparent disconnect between how much Teo is streamed versus, like, fan art and stuff of him, apparently.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Interesting. I'd hazard these arcades are 100% redemption games. I suppose it's for the best Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. This is when you should do the 1,000 for the voice swap, so then Satan gets to voice the entire thing.
Can't attend every stream nowadays. Too much going on and too much health stuff. Aww.
That is true.
But also, like, you don't have to attend every stream.
Yeah. The fact that you
and,
attend
like,
most of our streams is surprising.
It's impressive, and you should prioritize your health stuff and whatnot. And your relaxing and stuff.
Don't you have a surgery coming up? You
Yeah,
know?
that was part of the reason for the stream hiatus, right?
Yeah.
Because he tagged us in that.
Wow. You too. Yeah, because he tagged us in that, basically saying people should watch the Pi and Joe.
Even if Sharky still needs to take it back.
Never.
You come to yell at us for tangenting, basically.
Yeah, that was a very sweet tweet. I
saw it and then saw Sharky had already liked it.
I had liked it by accident on ours, because I wanted to like it under mine. So it's an accident, I'm like, oh crap, do I need to respond? And then I got scared feet and then I didn't respond.
See, the problem is, I saw it like several hours after it was posted in the notifications. Yeah. So because you had already liked it, I was like, well, now it's weird.
Just blame, if you typed anything, just say, I blame Sharky. I blame Sharky for not responding earlier.
Well, now I'm going to blame Sharky here. You know, on stream. Recorded, so it can go up in the archive eventually someday.
Someday!
I mean, even if it's 2 or 3 hours, that's 2 or 3 whole hours. Like, that's a lot of time.
We stream 2 to 3 hours 3 days a week, and after the 2 to 3 hours, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
I don't care how big our audience is. I like our audience that shows up. If more people come, they're welcome. As long as they, aren't terrible. But,
hey, if we got a bigger audience, we got a bigger audience.
I mean, we're not really doing a whole lot of, self-promo type stuff.
Back now.
We're not doing the always be promoting, always be branding kind of thing. We just have inside jokes that we bring up here and there.
Further.
Yes, that. The only thing I would want a bigger audience for is, helping with the asexuality message stuff.
Yes.
Because I know Pi has mentioned that we were helpful to her for a while on that, even though she's, not ace, but... There's Furter! And I think that kind of thing is good, and that kind of thing is helpful.
What the crap just happened to my thing?
What thing? What happened? I don't know. You're very vague right now.
My chat, instead of putting the emo, says Ace, next line, SPIF, next line, ERD, question mark.
That's not what came up on mine. Yeah. Anna and Joe are, like, killing it at the streaming. And
Anna and Joe are crazy awesome with the stream.
yes. And they also deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm
Of
happy
course.
enough that people are, like, showing up now.
Yeah.
That we're
Oh,
generally not just streaming to empty chat.
And even when
We
we
do
were streaming
tangent
to
more than we used to, but I think that's fine because we also still used to go off on tangents.
And even when we were streaming to empty chat, it was kind of just like, we're just gonna do our thing. And even when we have an audience, we're just gonna do our thing.
Because before Arcade Spirits and before all the extra audience we had Melik. And we love Melik. Thanks,
Melik,
Melik.
Magic, Death every once in a while.
Yeah. I think Melik was one of... I want to say Melik was like the very first.
Take my love in big form and choke on it.
I don't know whether to say thank you or oh no.
Magic and Melik were both, I think, there for the Valentine's Day stream. I think Melik and Magic were both there for that one big Valentine's Day stream that...
I know Melik came a lot during Dream Daddy.
Oh yeah, Melik was here for a lot of the Seaweed Saga.
And Magic came sometimes, and Magic has come more often.
Magic's also now very busy with PhD stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, we don't expect anyone to show up. We're really grateful when people do. And surprised. We appreciate it, but we're surprised.
Phrasing! Hey, you're the one who said choke on it. Unless it was phrasing to other stuff, and I don't know what phrasing would be. I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling a traditional arcade game, and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. Look, I also am not one who knows, like, who was about to come. Really? Really?
I hope no one is doing that kind of coming to, like, our stream. But okay.
12 times 2. Gosh dang it. Look, my brain doesn't
I'm not
go
gonna
to
go
that.
really at that. I also completely missed it. I'm less surprised at that being the joke, but I mean, again, I hope no one is doing that kind of coming to our stream. That's a little strange if they are.
You said it. I'm not thinking about that stuff. Y'all should know this.
Anyway.
I suppose it was inevitable. If not for a strong showing of joysticks through the 80s and 90s, it would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know? I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, and hey, there's pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin? And skee-ball. I love alley rollers.
What?
Huh? Technically, skee-ball trademark. Depending on spelling and hyphenation, it's a registered trademark. Hence why I said trademark. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh, way to suck the fun out of it. I'm gonna get a cookie. BRB. Burb. Burb.
Was it? I've completely lost all sense of time in the vortex of 2020 and 2021. Was it yesterday or today that I was just like, brain go brrr? I think it was yesterday.
That was yesterday because it was after meetings. You got out of your meetings and you're like, brains go brrr.
My
I'm gonna
team
go fun.
moved all of our team meetings to Tuesday, and I run half of them. And yesterday I ran an extra one due to our on-call rotation, just happening that way. So I ran like 3 hours worth of meetings yesterday.
Yeah.
So at the end of that, I was like, brain go brrr.
Today, I just had my coworkers be like, beer pong is a really serious game. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I feel like the entire concept of beer pong is to not be that serious, but alright.
No, it's a really serious game.
My response is Gavin's response here.
Apologies for my innate killjoy nature. Stabby stabby. Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun.
I too have an innate killjoy nature. Ooh.
I'm just like, and they're like, Sharky, have you ever played beer pong? I'm like, no, and I never want to. Like, personally, no, I don't want to play beer pong.
Like,
I'm not in a frat.
I mean, you don't have to be in a frat to play beer pong.
Yes, I
but
know.
there's still a certain culture of drinking around it. And
Yes.
as much as I like to drink, I haven't been to that many parties with beer pong, but I've certainly been to some. But I'm trying to remember who was at the last... Like, who was I hanging out with the last time I was at a party with beer pong?
That's hard.
I mean, I just honestly can't remember who invited me. It's not like I didn't have fun at that, like,
Yeah.
event or whatever, because I was hanging out with a friend, but I'm trying to remember, and I'm just like, I honestly don't recall who I was with. There's like a handful of possibilities, a very small handful.
Yeah, I was just like, why
And then
are
there's
we
all of my
talking-
friends where I'm the wilder party person. Cookie acquired! Yay,
But
cookies!
I'm just like, why?
Yeah, which kind?
Why,
What kind of cookie, Joe?
Why is when serious game gets talked about, that it's just like, ah, yes, beer pong, when there's so many
Versus.
games out there.
Versus.
What?
Very serious. But I'm being stupid about it.
But it's just like when there's so many games that you could talk about that are like serious games. Why? Why beer
What,
pong?
serious games the genre?
Yes. Is that even
Yes,
possible?
my shit. Games with an overly serious moral message. That's my shit.
Will your extra cool guy exterior allow your inner softie to be exposed? If you'll let me finish. How about a ski alley roller contest?
What, skiing? We're going skiing? That sounds kind of more fun than the beach.
No, thank you. I could
Chocolate
not
chip
skate.
cookies with browned butter and flaky salt. Mmm, that sounds delicious. Anything with
Good.
brown butter generally sounds delicious, actually.
Good.
Where's
of us
that
gets-
one emote that Flower uses often?
I know it's a Jesse Cox emote. That's all I know. Each of us gets 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream. There it is!
That's
There's
the
the Jesse
one.
Cox emote.
I'm like, man, can you imagine if we had emotes of ourselves? Well, we kind of do, but not really. But kind of.
See, I could...
It's a binging with Babish recipe. Ooh. I mean, that is an excellent channel. He's great.
I was about to say, how do I know that name? Oh, right, you.
Huh? Have I even sent
why
you
did-
stuff from that before? I don't think I have. I
No,
don't
you
think I
just
bothered
talked to-
sending anything.
You just talked about it.
Oh, you know what it is? Is that I think a previous time I mentioned a YouTube video I watched, and Joe called me out that it was like a solo video on the Binging with Babish channel. Aww, and Made with Love by Dan.
Yeah.
So cute.
Good. just reminding me when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was just like, do you have a good maniacal cackle?
The people have repeatedly told you at this point that you were a good villain.
I don't know how I'm a good villain. Apparently I'm a cartoon shark.
Cartoon sharks can be villains.
Name one cartoon shark who's a villain.
Offhand, I'm not thinking of any, but you can be a cartoon shark villain.
But aren't I a cartoon shark who's like,
Bruce isn't exactly a villain, though.
No, Bruce isn't really a villain, though. Like, the villain is more the, dentist than Bruce.
It is also perfectly possible and okay to have a story in which no one is outright a villain.
That is true.
Because Inside Out is excellent. There's no villain.
Inside Out is amazing.
Inside Out is so good. And I think it's a really good message that you don't need to reject your own sadness.
Oh yeah.
And that sadness is okay sometimes, and sometimes sadness is important.
Joy is the villain.
The villain, but also not. In the sense that Joy is sort of the protagonist, but sort of the villain. He's perceived as a villain at first. Yeah.
That is.
Well,
I mean,
plenty of us could be perceived as villains, you know?
I mean, I also know the people who are Joy. Who are basically like, no, like, happy, like, you shouldn't be talking about the sad stuff, you shouldn't be worrying about that.
I don't
You just be
hang out
happy,
with
you should be
Joys.
smiling, and it's just like, no.
I don't have those people around me. I don't like those people around me. I am very much like, yeah, we all have fucking dark emotions. It's
So
fine.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hello, Bruce.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
cartoon
am a
shark.
Cartoon shark.
Maybe Sharky is a
Hello,
shark on the side of
Bruce.
a milk carton. Sharky, are you a lost child?
No. Yes.
Are you one of the lost boys?
No. Peter here anymore. Now we're talking. Hey, my toasters, wanna join in? Make this a 3-way dance.
Maybe all the joysticks are gone. But I'm certainly a
Oh
long-time
my
Speedball
gosh.
trademark fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with these two. Still. What? All I did was,
You know what you did.
If anyone were to be a lost child on a garden, it would be Sharky.
I have not been a child in many years.
Okay, but does that mean that you're not going to be a lost child on a carton?
Well, I mean, my parents probably think I'm lost now.
Well, perhaps, yeah.
I'm wondering when the next time they're going to try to contact me is.
4th of July?
Actually, probably. I'm surprised they have it because supposedly there's a birthday party that invited me to in 2 days that I never responded to them about. Because I forgot until just now. Whoops. Apparently it was somebody's 60th.
Like, we
In all
should hurry and
fairness-
get on with the rest of this scene so we can end, right before beach time.
In all
Alright.
fairness, I'm something of a skee-ball trademark
Date.
master. Still, may the odds be ever in your favor, and may the best player win. Which will be me, of course. Ooh, a Gavin boast. That's rare.
I mean, we saw him be competitive earlier.
It's not a boast, if it's a fact.
Our coins rattle into the slot, tinking along the metal chute.
5 tokens. Highest cumulative score wins. I suppose if it's 3 players, the 2 losers split the cost of the ice cream.
guess I should have ice cream today after I have dinner. But I
man.
first have to make dinner.
I had, for the first time ever, tiramisu. Tiramisu for the first time ever.
Tiramisu is so good. I say as someone who really likes alcohol and really likes coffee. And really likes cake and sweets. It's not really cake, but it is really good.
I tried it.
Did you hate it?
It's not something that I would go after, but like it's something that I'm like, I guess I would have it if it's just sitting there.
I mean, again. Well, okay, so I'm also partially biased by the fact that when I was a kid, one moment while I double check that the name of the restaurant I'm about to say is in fact a large chain. Because I believe it is, but I need to double check. Okay, it's a very large chain. I'm safe to say.
Let's just wait while she checks, okay?
So, when I was a kid, my mom's favorite thing was tiramisu from Maggiano's. It was her favorite thing. Was her favorite dessert or whatever. Like favorite food almost. She loved it. Like I got it for her when I was in high school or something as like a birthday present, and she was thrilled. Partially probably because I got that for her when I was in like high school. But anyway, so partially when I was like pretty young, I was like, oh, okay, my mom really likes this and I think it's pretty good. So yeah, it's really good. So in my mind, it's like, yeah, this is a really good thing. Especially because she always used to talk about it as if it's like this fancy special thing. It's not that fancy, but I mean, it's very tasty. I do still think it's very tasty. But now it's like, oh yes, chocolate and coffee and like, I think it's usually Kahlua. Or like some kind of coffee liqueur. So yes, this is a bunch of my favorite things. And like cream, and cookies that have softened to be like cake. Tiramisu's great.
It was interesting.
You say as someone who doesn't drink coffee and drinks alcohol far less, yes.
And can't taste.
And can't taste. In which case, why are you so opposed to coffee?
I have
yes,
problems.
for performance's sake. Yes, I know.
I have problems. Help.
When are you doing the next Atlantica lesson thing? Do I have to make another recipe for you?
I have to start Kingdom Hearts 2 first, which means I have to do the review session, which I actually have to sit down and record.
And have you gotten the ingredients for the last one I sent you? Because I don't even remember when I went into that.
No.
I think it was blue curacao and grenadine is where the color comes from, but I can't remember the rest. I should come up with another drink soon for like Under the Sea or something. Especially because now it's like beach time.
What I need to do is I need to finish recording the phone game before I can do anything else, just because it's going to be offline, and I want to get the cutscenes recorded when it's not in the offline mode.
Question: will Professor Sharky be covering Days?
I will be covering the Days movie. I won't be covering the game itself, mainly because I don't have a DS capture card. And I don't want to emulate it, personally. Because I don't want to deal with having to do the touchscreen controls on a computer. And I'm not a fan of emulation to begin with. Just my personal thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like emulation's okay if it's like a system that's long gone. But the fact that DS had touchscreen makes it a lot more annoying to emulate.
Technically, there are people who are still making DS, not 3DS, but DS capture cards.
Yeah,
Yes, Days and Recoded were both DS games.
they're quite old.
Which I flippin' loved Coded as a game. As a story, it's a pile of garbage.
Hooray!
As a game,
Last
it's
of
a lot of
sensitivity reads is in for TNC. I can do last edits. Yay!
Woo! Anyway, we should continue.
Yes,
I already read this line.
I know. I remember playing tons of alley rollers back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalks of Flotsam Beach. Like riding a bike, those are physical skills you never really forget. My grip on the gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural, even now. We drop in our tokens and line up for our first throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. And eventually, I'm right where I need to be in the scores, which unfortunately can't be said of my coworkers.
Also, the other reason why I actually wouldn't want to... I'd rather do the movie for Days rather than the gameplay is actually... Or rather than the DS game, is actually the gameplay. Days is very much set up that it feels monotonous and boring. Because you're literally living out every day of the organization life and basically wake up, go to the mission, go eat ice cream, go to bed,
But that's
wake
kind
up,
of the
go do the
point.
mission, go eat ice cream. And it feels very like job monotony.
I mean, I am a big fan of story and gameplay
Oh yeah,
being intertwined. And in
Being
that
that-
sense, it's kind
It's
of
amazing.
the point. It's kind
Yes.
of the point to go day by day because it was day by day. It was, their job.
but like as something you're watching on YouTube, that doesn't seem as enjoyable,
It depends.
personally.
It depends from person to person.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I also think the movie does a good job of summing up everything that needs to be summed up. Like, it cuts out a few things, but the things it cuts out aren't important.
I think
like-
there's also been interesting. Sorry, I'm not even talking about Kingdom Hearts. I think
Yeah.
there's interesting things that people have done with storytelling in terms of like telling the same story over and over but slightly altered until you reach the climax. I find that fascinating.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry, we went with somebody else for Jenks.
That's completely fine. I figured.
Yeah.
I figured, and half of it was that people kept telling me to do it.
We pressured her.
And I'm honestly glad. Like, I went for it, but I didn't actually, like, invest myself on, like, oh, I really want this. And I think that should go to someone. Oh! That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm also glad that it is someone who has also a disability. That's more
Yeah.
representative, so that's much better.
Yeah. That is very...
And I look forward to hearing her.
Yeah!
I would actually really hate playing through that game and hearing my own voice everywhere, so, good.
Ah! Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Ugh, that'd be so painful. I'd be like, alright, Sharky, you're on your own for that game, bye.
Oh,
I'm
come on.
already in it, bye.
I totally should have landed that hundo.
Rather disappointing.
Oh, these machines are a bit beat up from exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced. Or they're rigged. Just carny game sound when parts you were playing earlier.
But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots, no problem. And given Gavin's rather manly physique on display right now, I'm a bit surprised he's not throwing them forcefully enough. I could whisper some advice to one of them. Maybe give them an edge. It's cheating, sure, but we're all getting ice cream in the end. Who cares?
Are you the one that's me? Oh.
I lean in close to Gavin to give him a tip.
Aim for the 40-point pot. Always.
Gavin quirks an eyebrow at me, but seems to catch on to why I'm suggesting it right away. No further words needed. The trick for skee-ball, trademark, is consistency. The 100-point pot is a trap. Hitting it takes precision on a clunky old game. But aimed at center, and you always net a reasonable amount of points. 20 at worst, 50 at best. Soon enough, the scores are in, and Gavin's won the game, scraping just slightly past me and leaving Ashley in the dust.
Oh, but I lost.
Apologies.
To be fair, my hostess gave me some advice. Yellow card, foul in the play, change the results. But you can make it up to me by having us split the ice cream 3 ways. Everybody wins. That seems fair.
Indeed.
Most importantly, we had fun. Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather and have fun playing with each other. Beachside or in a shopping plaza, with or without joysticks. That's our goal. Let's take back a lesson today that we should always endeavor to provide fun first and foremost. Whatever shape it takes, that is our mission. Still found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh?
Wow, Gavin, throw us under the bus and make us spend money.
Well, we were going to be spending money anyway, so technically he threw us under the bus and he's spending money.
Yes, because it was going to be the lowest to spend money. Are you emailing people back at all about results for casting? Fair question. Because, Joe, you went for Valkyrie, right?
Yeah, Joe went for Valkyrie. But an enjoyable one.
Grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing and having a blast. Not sure how to
I'm not sure.
like that. Yeah, I know I didn't get an email back, but I mean, I kind of figured.
We haven't picked her at all.
Well,
That's all.
that
That's all.
submission also happened after the Jinx one.
Yeah.
You grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, blah blah blah. This is probably the happiest I've seen Gavin. At work, he's all business, but here, he can crack a smile, even as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer. Everywhere she goes, she has a good influence on him, clearly. But time's ticking and I've got other stops to make.
Probably Naomi and then Queen Bay, or Teo then Queen Bay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Teo then Queen Bay.
Well,
So many.
do we want to have the extra mean to Juniper?
I don't know if there's a mean to Juniper there. Is there?
To appease my palate, I prefer a more complex profile of flavors. I don't know, I'm gonna quick save and find out.
I mean, there's the not believing in ghost things.
And a lot of submissions. Yeah.
It's to not talk to her at all. So technically, we haven't been mean to her because we ignored her. We talked to her once.
Well, shit. Do I need to go back?
Well, let's see how it goes.
We'll see.
Opportunity for work presented itself. I took it. It's a simple equation, really. A job's a job. The Funplex is a fun job, but it's still a job.
Right, but it's also a risky one. That's what I'm getting at. It's gainful employment in the end, but the only reason you aren't still eating pizza bagels is because you voluntarily took risks and made them pay for you. I'm not saying my path's for everyone. Abandoning the safer road in favor of the wild ride, it takes a certain mindset to make that work.
We dodged question about Iris again. Okay.
Yeah, we did. But I promise you that those of us willing to make that leap are having a more rewarding life as a result. Sorry, I'm just deeply sighing of thinking about work.
I mean, yeah, I said repeatedly today that, man, I'm really overworking myself.
Yeah. Well, we've started a new thing at like Retro of specifically having a column for like calling out and sort of awarding and rewarding and like celebrating risk taking, and I'm just like, I'm not a risk taker, so.
Gavin is honest and direct, but his bluntness hides a kind heart. You're both kindly and steady, so that's great.
Percy's lowest rating is gonna die, rip.
Percy gonna die. Percy gonna die. Percy,
Actually,
Percy,
I'm
Percy, Percy, Percy gonna
Stop
die.
here. Because obviously we're not doing the date tonight, and we're already
No.
at like 2.5 hours. You need to get to bed. I need to go make dinner.
Percy, rip.
About to fly across the screen. There they are.
Yeah, I need to
Bounce.
wake up in 6 hours to then go to work.
Get sleep or food. Or get food in your sleep.
Nom 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 nom. I've been having weird dreams lately. Gosh dang it, Kingdom Hearts, get out of my head.
Oh?
I've been having these strange thoughts lately. Like, is any of this real or not?
No, none of this is for real. I feel like my most,
Daily Kingdom Hearts fact.
At the very
Before
end.
we end, Daily Kingdom Hearts fact. Let me just double check this fact.
You should start writing down what facts you've used just so that you can keep track.
Originally, so Kingdom Hearts has summons in the game, so that you can summon a friend who is not, like, an active participant. In Kingdom Hearts 2, there originally, Woody and Buzz were going to be summons. They were all modeled out and everything, but they didn't get approved. So they kind of were left in the game files. Which later inspired them coming in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Point
Because-
the key at it. The kids love it when you point the key.
So there you go. There is Kingdom Hearts fact.
Wait, for our... When we have set the, like, you can only redeem this once a stream, if we've rejected it, can someone else still request it? Or is it blocked then?
I don't know. I
Okay,
don't
now
know.
sleep.
Oh.
Thanks for joining. We'll do the beach date next time. But, you know, in the meantime, we did the beach, the main part. It's actually pretty good for us to have reached the beginning of the date after only one stream, right?
No.
Relatively speaking. I mean, there's plenty of times where we've stopped at lunch.
Yes, that is true.
So, yeah, relatively speaking, it's
Man,
pretty good.
we're-
And next time we'll do date.
Man, we're bad at this whole streaming thing. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good night, everyone.
See ya.